Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the beautiful Kennedy Heights neighborhood and our Kennedy Heights Community Center. I'm State Representative Francesca Hong. I'm the state representative for this district, but I'm also a very proud board member of the center. Kennedy Heights is truly a place that is unlike any other neighborhood in Madison. And I say this because it is a place where so many people have community as their home. So as you can see, we're in front of this beautiful community center where our young people, thanks to the amazing programming that our staff and AmeriCorps volunteers help provide, children can be able to have access to a center right in their own neighborhood. But it's also a neighborhood that happens to be pretty vulnerable and marginalized due to systemic inequity, specifically within the climate justice space. So if we are going to continue this work of making sure that communities of color are actually at the center of this climate justice movement, we have to make sure that we are meeting communities where they are and building trusted relationships with residents here. So I'm really grateful that the city and the EPA and other organizations are going to continue to commit to partnership, to continue to center our amazing kids, neighborhoods like Kennedy Heights that stay very committed to building community through these trusted relationships. We know that our center is going to be a leader in this space, and we're excited to grow those partnerships. So without further ado, someone who is also incredibly committed to building partnership and community, I'm proud to introduce Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway.
Thank you, Representative Hong, and I just want to start by saying thank you to the entire Kennedy Heights community, and particularly to Elsa, the director of the Kennedy Heights Community Center, for hosting us. I'm really excited to be here to celebrate the installation of our first air quality monitor here at Kennedy Heights. It's really important that we protect our air and that we make sure that our community has clean air to breathe. And I want to thank again the Kennedy Heights folks and all of our partners for being leaders in protecting our air quality. We are working very hard at the city to maintain a healthy environment for all of our residents and to combat the potential hazards that are growing as our climate changes. Last year, climate change-driven drought fueled catastrophic wildfires in Canada, and we in Madison endured for a short time the worst air quality in North America. I'm sure folks remember the orange skies and not being able to go outside without it smelling like burning. And we know that one of the most harmful pollutants in that smoke is particulate matter. And that is exactly what the network of air quality monitors that we're installing is going to measure. So we will have good information about what is going on in our air and how dangerous it might be. Particulate matter is tiny little particles that can enter our lungs and our bloodstream and can cause both short-term and long-term health problems. Particularly causes problems for kids and for seniors. So it's very important that we monitor this and understand the problems associated with particulate matter. To help us do that, at the very granular neighborhood level, the city is leading a collaborative project to install a network of air quality monitors across the city. This is all funded by a grant from the Environmental Protection Agency, and I want to say a huge thank you to President Biden and to Administrator Regan and the entire EPA team for giving us this grant and making it possible for us to do this work in and with our community. And of course, we're not doing this alone. I'm grateful for the partnership of the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness, the Latino Health Council, the Mung Institute, Public Health Madison-Dane County, and the University of Wisconsin here in Madison. These partners are critical to making this project a success. In addition to giving us new information about the air that we breathe, this monitoring network will provide opportunities to engage and educate community members, like these kids right here, about the measures that they can take to protect themselves, their families, and their friends when the air quality is bad. And our collaboration with other projects throughout the state of Wisconsin will also create shared resources for displaying our data, communicating about the meaning of the Air Quality Index, and promoting community-driven projects that protect public health. By placing this monitor here at the Kennedy Heights Community Center, we're taking an important step in the completion of this project, and I hope indicating the city's commitment to placing our community at the forefront of environmental decision-making. It's now my pleasure to introduce Gabi Saiz from my office, who's been one of the leads on this project. Gabi?
Thank you, Mayor Satya, for your words about the importance of this project. The sensor network was designed with the intent of measuring air quality in each of the 2010 census tracts within the City of Madison, Wisconsin, with 2 monitors co-located with DNR regulatory monitors. The specific locations of the sensors were based on community input processes where our community partners expressed their locations of highest concern, notably schools, residential housing, and bus stops. Community members at these meetings hosted by the Latino Health Council, the Mung Institute, and the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness were also able to place pins in specific locations of their own interest. From this community input data and the parameters created both logistically and within the grant itself, we have designed a network responsive to community desire that will provide insight into a fundamental element of everyday life, the air we breathe. This network will not be regulatory in nature, and the current DNR regulatory monitors in Madison have our community in attainment with national air quality standards. This network will be an avenue of education, insight, and collaboration. Our partnership with the Children's Health Alliance of Wisconsin will allow us to produce educational materials that will help community members understand the risks of poor air quality. Our partnership with the Wisconsin DNR will help us understand the utility of our sensors in relation to regulatory monitors in terms of their accuracy. The risks of poor air quality events will increase with climate change as wildfires and high-pressure stalled weather systems become more frequent and become likelier to occur simultaneously. Our work to increase energy efficiency, increase renewable energy, and electrify transit systems all act to further mitigate climate change. These initiatives also prevent the formation of particulate matter in the air. We hope this sensor placement is just one action in a long line of actions that places the power of protecting the community in the hands of the community. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Michelle Robinson from the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you to our city partners for the opportunity to have a few moments to share with you today. My name is Dr. Michelle Robinson, and I am the Chief Programs and Partnerships Officer for the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness. And I'm joined today by my colleague, Jasmia Hamilton, our Senior Program Manager of the Well Black Woman Institute, and a member of our Enterprise Leadership Team. Jasmia serves as a liaison for our partnership with the city on the Air Quality Grant and has participated as a member of the project steering team since the launch in June 2023. Collaborating with the broader team to help bring awareness, invite community participation, and working to ensure that the base we serve here at the Foundation, Black women and families and our allies, are represented and present amongst those whose voices and perspectives are engaged in this work. The Foundation is honored to partner alongside the City of Madison as it deploys funding from the Environmental Protection Agency to ensure residents of Madison are informed about air quality. We know that the quality of air we breathe directly impacts our quality of life and our ability to survive, and that no resource could be more important in the fight to protect our entire community's health. As we can work to continuously as an organization to ensure that every member of the greater Madison community, especially those most vulnerable, has access to clean air, healthy food, quality health care, affordable housing, and other critical resources necessary to thrive, we celebrate this occasion today to stand in partnership with the city to advance community safety, well-being, and environmental justice. We have collaboratively engaged the community we serve over the last year through education and through the series of open houses co-hosted alongside the city and other partners here today. We have reached thousands of individuals through our social media engagement and through our live meetings facilitated in collaboration with members of the project team. And we'll continue to keep our community informed and involved in these collaborative efforts. We are excited by the forthcoming summer and the fall work to install all of the community sensors, and we look forward to continuing to partner and support the success of this initiative as we work together to protect the lives and longevity of every Madisonian. So thank you for your time and engagement, and it's my pleasure to introduce my Zhang Vu of the Hmong Institute.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here today. Before I say anything, I want to say it's good to be back home. My first home in Madison when I moved here is right here in that unit over there. So it has been a great joy to start my life in Madison with Kennedy and then becoming a board member at Kennedy. And so Kennedy Heights has been a home to many of our underserved population, including Hmong, Laotian, Cambodian, Somali, and Nepali, and so many more in addition to our African American community. So it's good to be home. It is important that places like Kennedy Heights and other places in Madison has good quality air, and so I'm happy to be here. Peng, our CEO, is not able to be here today, but I am here to just share a little bit about our joy and collaboration with the City of Madison. So thank you for having us and partnering with all of us here to better educate our community so we can take better approaches and learning opportunity to learn more about our air. For us at the Hmong Institute, we've been educating our underserved population that we've been serving, which is the Hmong, the Laotian, Cambodian, and the Nepalis. The great excitement from all of them as they learn more about this project is they're beginning to ask questions like, oh, so does asthma have anything to do with the air that we breathe? So they're asking key questions to the health and well-being of their own home. And this is a great impetus to having conversation about their health in their home and in their community. For us, we're excited to be a partner because the underserved population that we serve need a lot of bicultural, bilingual educations on everything, including healthy air. We do mental health, we do senior, we do youth, and so forth. And this is a new initiative that is very much in alignment with our health promotion within our mission of the Hmong Institute. So we look forward to what the monitors that we are installing here and other places in the city will bring us as outcome and share those outcomes with our communities as they know about the installation of the monitors. They're exciting as well, and they're asking questions about when will they have the data or know about the data. So at the Hmong Institute, I'm very anxious and eager, like all the clients, to learn about the data that comes out of this project. And so we look forward to many great meetings and partnership. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce one of our partners, Tracy.
My name is Tracy Holloway, and I'm a professor at the University of Wisconsin-Madison in the Nelson Institute for Environmental Studies and in the Department of Atmospheric and Oceanic Sciences. And it has been such an honor to work with the City of Madison and partners on this exciting project that really puts Madison at the forefront of research and outreach on air quality. I've done research on air quality for over 25 years, but there's never been as much of a boom in information as there is right now. With the network of sensors going up around Madison, 70 in total, our city is one of the leading cities in terms of coverage of air pollution data on the ground. This complements the efforts of the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources with their network of regulatory monitors, research at the university, and initiatives even at NASA that are observing air quality from space. So we're really at a position to connect the dots on all of these issues to understand where air pollution is coming from, how it's changing across our city, and what the health impacts are. And I think it's really exciting to have this partnership between the university and our community partners, where I've been participating as a science advisor, and it's been great to have my colleague Tim Bertram and his network of talented graduate students leading the selection of the monitors and their installation. So we're really benefiting from a lot of expertise in this project, and it's inspiring to see the first monitor take shape right here at the Kennedy Heights. Thank you.
I just want to close by saying thank you to all of our partners for being a part of this project, and thank you again to the EPA for their support. This work doesn't happen without everyone coming together, and so we need all of our partners. We need the scientific knowledge, we need the community knowledge, and of course we need the funding to make it possible. So thank you again to everyone, and a special thank you to Kennedy Heights Community Center for hosting us today. And now a word from our hosts. Hello.
This is a gift to you, and thank you for taking care of us.
There are cards in the box.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
That's so sweet of you. This is what happens when we work in community. I think this is Lele wants a pool at Warner Park. We have some work to do. Thank you all so much for being here. Okay. Appreciate it. I will deliver this to the Parks Department, but not before I read them.